Hi, I'm Randy Hollenbeck, and this is the Music Roundtable. Today on the show, we have Taylor from Taysgreenlife.
Hey guys, it's Tay.
The lonely nights inside my room. You're at the bar, drinking till your liver's bruised. Look at yourself in the mirror. Distorted, but I see it clearer. Life of the party when you're crying while you're dancing. Spinning in the backseat. I guess you got what you want. I guess it's not enough. Crying while you're dancing.
I just want to start out with like some fun, easy questions and stuff. What was the first concert you attended?
I saw country. It was a country band. And I don't like country now as an adult. But it was so my dad was in the military, so we were on base there, and they did like some 4th of July concert, and it was like in New Jersey, and Craig Morgan was there and played, and that was kind of the first one that I went to.
Yeah. Like, when I was younger, my mom used to take me to concerts, and of course it was country and stuff. And like my first one was like Alabama. She took me to see Alabama, but my first real rock concert was Tesla and Firehouse.
I have no idea who that is.
It's like hair metal bands.
So I think like 2009, 2008. I was 13 years old. And I went to, I think it was like a pop punk. I don't remember the other bands. I wish I did. But I only remember the headliner. It was like In Fear and Faith. And they were like the crabcore, metal bands with the slick hair and the screaming. They did Gangster Paradise. The remake, not the actual Gangster Paradise. But yeah.
Okay. An album you can listen to front to back without any skips.
That's a hard question. Because I listen to so much, and like I like so many bands. And so many genres too. So I'm like, right now I have over listened like consistently the new Spearbox album, the Sodomy Sea. I mispronounced that. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I actually saw her in the beginning of December, and I was like, let me re-listen to it again. So I have listened to every song on the album probably 100 times now. Yeah.
Okay. What was it like one of those concerts where, you had the album and then you go there and then you're like, oh, I need to really dig into this because the concert made it even better,
I have seen Courtney like maybe like two other times. And I even though I haven't seen her for like most of the tours, I have bought merch from those album releases and stuff like that. But like she was just a big inspiration, like her vocals and stuff like that, like killed it. And then seeing that live, I was like, God damn it. Cause she's so badass. I want to do like she brings such confidence. And then like she took a second and was like, I hear you guys down there. She's like, I hear the girls screaming, yes, bitch. And I was like, I love that. But her vocal range is incredible. I've also seen Poppy. I've seen In This Moment. Like this year, like I saw a lot of powerful women singing, and it brings inspiration to everything I do now. And like, yeah, I talk about a lot of women stuff, and like most of my viewers are men. So I don't know. I hope they take what I say to heart.
Okay. Tell me how Tay's Green Life started.
I actually started as a candle business. And I don't know, like I kind of just started going to shows more as a way to, because I got sober from like hard drugs, and I was like, what's the next like high I could get, and it was shows. And so I kind of knew someone that was doing interviews, and he asked me if I would like to expand a little bit. And we expanded from, I was in Virginia and he was in North Carolina. Um, but I kept getting a lot of interviews because of the amount of shows I would go to and the people I knew in the scene and the conversations I would have. And it pushed me to want to be like, you know what? I kind of want to be an interviewer instead of just finding the bands and stuff like that. And then, I'm in Richmond, so Richmond's a big hot spot on pop punk and hardcore and deathcore. So it's just kind of jumped on it, and I was like, you know what? It's pretty easy to to record and do a lot of the interviews and stuff. And yeah, I put a lot of work into getting to this point, because I went from candles, like homemade candles, to talking to bands. And I mean, I still do the candles. It's merch. I'm just trying to get my website up, and once that's good, then I could actually sell t-shirts and candles and like oils and stickers and a ton of other things too, like articles and photos. So it's still a work in progress. So that's how Tay's Green Life started. Yeah.
Okay. Um, how'd you come up with the name for it?
Because I was a candle. It was a candle company. I made so I grew a bunch of herbs, and I had a machine that helped me create the herbs into oils, and I would put them on my candles. And then I started doing like pop-ups around Richmond and like events and stuff. And then I just like, I'm also a witch. So like I consider myself a green witch. I like to grow things. I like to heal. And I was like, that's what the word green to me is, like healing earth like energy. And my name's Taylor. So yeah, I actually went under a different name. It was like Taylor's Green Sight Life, or it was weird. It was weird. Yeah. And then like when I was doing the interviews, I was like, I can't change the name. I can't, like it's me, I'm Tay, interviewing the metal bands and deathcore.
So, how long have you been doing this, the interviews and stuff?
About like 4 years now. Yeah, and I've honestly upgraded a little bit quicker. Well, it's not like quicker, but like I've upgraded a little bit more than I have in the past couple years. Like the first couple years I started with a team and people to like work with me. But running a business on your own where you don't really make a big income is kind of hard to pay other people too. So like I just kind of was like, you know what? I can't have people. And so it's just been me. So sometimes I get sick, sometimes I have to work a lot, and I get a little behind, but like as long as like I create the product that, the bands want, I feel like it should be acknowledged and seen, because it's a lot of effort and time and energy and money. It's a lot of money.
Now, what was it like for you to do like your first interview? Were you like real nervous and
Oh yeah, I got drunk, and then I just kind of was, because it was about my candles and why I wanted, to make, these candles. And it was all about healing and positive energy and stuff. Because I got out of a very toxic relationship. So, like, I put a lot of time into creating something. And I was very passionate about talking about it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm a social butterfly, so maybe I should do, like, other stuff too. And it just kind of went from there. So I'm kind of like a multimedia, in my opinion. I do, like, the photography, I do the audio, I do the now I have a legit camera, and I record and do interviews, and I do, like, marketing and market bands. And I think, it's not just bands, like small businesses too. So I'm very big about local bands and local businesses and all that.
Okay. Like, when you started doing, like, the interviews with bands and stuff, did you, like, have a plan figured out, like, or did you just go in and wing it?
Well, he showed me how to do it. So I originally started on Zoom, and I kind of migrated to where I am now. Like, Streamlabs is a little bit more updated because it records and it uses an AI bot to kind of create promos. And so it's a little bit easier on me because, like, I'm the one editing. I got to make sure, the audio's good. I got to make sure everything matches. And even though it's only like an hour long, it takes me about 3 hours because I can't, like, stand. I can't stand my voice. I don't like the way I sound. I'm very critical about my stuff, and, like, I would prefer to send it off to someone else. But I kind of just Googled and, like, YouTube University. And I watched videos, and I talked to friends, and, I asked around how should I do this? And, record on Zoom, and then just take the recording, post on YouTube, and then find a company that will distribute my stuff. So I pay a company to distribute my stuff on Spotify, Amazon, Apple. So, like, stuff like that helps me a lot. It just fucking takes a lot out of me. And, like, I could have an hour-long conversation, but then the hour after I'm tired and I just want to sleep. So, like, yeah. And then having to edit out a lot of shit too that is nonsense. I think that's one of the things that bothers me a lot too. Because I don't know, like, some people don't know how to hold conversations either. So I try my best, like, to figure it out. I'll go on their social media and kind of see what, like, they want to talk about, and, like, I kind of spy a little bit, and to see, what's going on and how cool they are. And that's how, I'm able to interview people out of state. I used to be, like, I did, like, local bands and stuff that were, like, actually in my scene. But the scene's great, but it's not as big. So I like to talk to other people. I like to travel, and I like to see the world. So seeing a different culture and different bands is, like, really cool. Yep. It's just, yeah, it was more exciting than, doing what I was doing, because, I was struggling, I was working, and, like, yeah, it was a big, like, it helped me be sober. It really did.
Have you ever had, like, a guest come on and they're, like, nervous and shy?
If they are nervous, I don't know. Because to be honest, I used to be drunk in a lot of my videos. I don't realize I'm drunk. It was just a way. I'm a little nervous myself to talk to these people. But alcohol is, a thing to do. So I don't encourage alcohol and weed. I'm just saying, if they would like to, they are okay to do it. They can drink on the screen. They can, talk how they want to. And try to make them comfortable by, making jokes, making them laugh, and, like, see me, like, genuine in the conversation, to make them feel like it's cool to be cool with me. Because, like, I'm also nervous. You know, I'm also like talking to a stranger. But I try my best. Like, here, I'm trying my best.
Okay. Who would be like your dream guest to interview?
uh, God. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. There's so fucking many. Right now, probably Courtney. That's who I would want to speak to. I think I honestly probably wouldn't even be able to speak to her. I would probably freak out. Um, but in my head, I'm like, this is a person, you know? They're people just like me. She's probably nervous too to talk to a random person too. So, like, even though she's got a platform, I don't know her. Like, so, yeah, most of the time I'm nervous when I do interviews. And, like, I don't know. I would hope she's genuine and, like, loving and, like, this bubbly person. Because even though she does this hard shit, like, nah, she's a soft flower. Hmm.
Like I was nervous like at the beginning, but now, I've been doing it for 5 years. You've been doing it for 4 years. We should be comfortable to just relax and just do our thing.
Yeah, it's a struggle sometimes because I know how to do it and I'll like lead the conversation, but sometimes I need to be like I need to let people talk because sometimes when I'm nervous I just talk. So I you just have to relax. Like I smoked a little bit of weed before. I did have a band ask me one time that if that's what the green meant in my name. Yeah. No, that's not what it means. um, they're like, you mean like green like weed? And I was like, haha, no. uh, I don't know what kind of experiences you have. You've been doing you've been doing it a little bit differently than me. I mean, you're what in Pennsylvania? Yes. So I mean, we're kind of almost in the same area, like a little bit. Like I'm a little further south with the Virginia. You know, it's a little bit more hicker down here. Um, yeah, I the South is where it's at, especially in metal right now because you have the alternative. That's yeah, that's really cool. I hate country, but goddamn, you just hear the little twang in the metal is just I don't know. It's yeah, I really like deathcore bands from Florida and Alabama right now. Yep.
Now, how do you get your interviews? Do you like are they like friends with you like on Instagram or Facebook, or do you just reach out through their management companies? How do you go about doing that?
So I tend to just like do a little research beforehand too. So no offense, if it's a band that doesn't like I don't think will be funny or like doesn't have like a good energy or like low views, I probably won't talk to them because it's just like I can't really talk to people who only have like one song and no YouTube and like I try to find bands that have a social media present. So sometimes I'll be friends with them, a lot of times. And you know, I'm friends with similar people that do the same thing, like other podcasters. I see other bands that follow, you know, other bands that I've interviewed and I'll reach out or I'll make a post and I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm looking for interviews. Does anybody want to come on?" And that's how I normally go about it. And, I message them, see if they qualify because there's a lot of random people that want to be on my podcast. And like, I get it. Podcasts are cool, but not my podcast. Because my podcast, we talk about metal music, bands, small businesses. So you have to be doing like the actual work. Like I can't talk to people who it's gonna be turned around. It's be turned around. I tell you, they just have to be like actively doing it. Like I'm not gonna go and like because to like realistically, I have hopes that your viewers will look at mine and be like, oh, she's pretty cool, follow me. And then my viewers are like, oh, okay, let's like, and then go to you. And it's all about like,
Sharing.
Yes. So as long as they're willing to show me on their social media, I'm willing to talk to them. If they are not, then no. Like, I'm just like, I'm over not being like followed. Like, I have a good like following on like Instagram. I'm really good at my reels and like my TikToks, which I hate. I'm not like those girls that dance behind like alternative music at all. No. Um, I'm not going to do that, even though it would give me views. I bet you it would. Um, no, I try to be funny and genuine, like have a funny social media presence. Um, and I have hopes that they also do too. Yeah.
So, what's your plans for like 2026?
I want to be able to have better videos and better social media presence. Here we go again with the word. I want more views. So, like I want more views more on my Spotify and YouTube. So I'm going to build that up, and I'm going to also fix my website and have it up to where I have places like where my articles and my photos are, because I do not post enough photos. I don't have really like, I mean, I do it on Instagram, but like I just want a better internet presence, and I just want, easier way for people to find me. And I want to start making a better income and have more money coming through and, make a little money off Facebook, sadly. Um, become a influencer, make content. Yeah.
Those TikTok videos will work. You do dance.
Yeah. And then I have like nasty men in the comments. Yeah. Cause it's hard being a woman out here in the metal world. Women are allowed to be metal too, but don't be mean to us, Like, be chill. Also, if bands are shitty to people, I'm not going to talk to you. I don't care. Don't reach out to me.
What's something that you've noticed in the music industry that you would like to change?
Gossip, to be honest. I think rumors. People need to stop talking about each other. We should just all be friends at this point and not be mean to each other. Because it's hard enough out here in the economy. Like, I think we should be a better community and stop the hate. Like, I get opinions are like shitty, but like the only way to get through through everything, we have to be together. Like, we have to combine and fight the man, That's what metal is. That's what punk is. Like, F the man, And I wish more people did that. I wish more people called out more people. But at the same time, don't make it very political. Don't be political. Like, it's music, not political.
Yeah, and I think people go to concerts to escape from that stuff. They don't want to hear about it there,
Yes. I think we should talk about it, but not as like, it's just, I don't know. Like, there are shitty idealists out here. It is a bad place out here for people who are different. And yeah, we should be different, be who we want to be. But at the end of the day, know that there are consequences to things too. Like, if I get a forehead tattoo, most likely I'm not going to have a job. Like, I'm not. It's part of the stigma, You can like, it needs to change, of course, yes. But openly don't have 20 tattoos on your face. I'm very conservative about where you should put your tattoos. Like, right here is beautiful. Beautiful, but not like all over the place. Hands, yes, I think that's a great spot. But like, just know that like in the workforce you have to be, you have to be respected. It's a job. Same thing with music. Like, you have to put effort and time, and you have to be respectful, whether you feel uncomfortable or not. And that's the sad truth about today's society. Like, fuck you, man. But like, you can't work if you constantly scream "fuck you, man." You know, and not every metal person is like that either. There's a stigma to that. Everyone thinks, we're these bad people, crazy, fighting bullshit, but we're not. Like, we're blue collar workers, where we have jobs, we have families, we want to go home at the end of the day, and violence is just not who we are. Yeah.
Okay. Who's some of your upcoming guests that you're going to have on your podcast?
I can't say this one. This let me just put a clue. You probably don't know this band, but the lead singer did leave recently because the drummer was doing some bad stuff. And he has a solo project where he is himself and like doing his own shit, and I think that's cool as fuck. I can't say names yet because we haven't come up to any agreement yet, but I do have a couple interviews already recorded. A band called Porch Couch, which is a pop punk band. Yeah, they're kind of Midwestern pop punk, And then just Happy to Be Here. Yeah, that was a fun interview. There's a lot going on. I just had a band called White Trash Wizard recently, and every 5 minutes they had a fire detector go off. Yeah, I don't know if they did it on purpose. I never asked them, but it kept going off, and I was like, oh god. Every time I looked and I was like, what the fuck? But, the holidays just happened, and, their time, nobody's gonna watch my YouTube episode, when they're with their families, so, I haven't, made anything recently, but it's coming. I do want to take a break, and not like a break, but like to kind of focus a little bit on money too, and how I'm going to make money, come up with a plan. Because without a plan, you can't make it. Especially if I want to like tour, go to festivals and shit. Like, yeah, I could, say I'm going to these festivals, but where's the money coming from? To be realistically, like, touring bands aren't broke either. I mean, they are broke from touring, but like, they have made a plan up, like, how are they going to get there? How are they going to drive? Who's going to be staying with who? Where are we sleeping? Are we sleeping in a van? Are we getting hotels and stuff like that? I have to do the same shit if I want to catch good shows too. Like, I'm in Richmond. Yeah. Nobody really comes to Richmond as often. Like, yeah, we have the Canal Club, but like, it's not as poppin'. Like, nobody, it's mostly Virginia Beach and DC or Baltimore or, anywhere in that area is where most shows come. That's a 2-hour drive for me. So I have to stay somewhere. And I can only imagine how bands are right now.
Like, when you were talking about coming up with the plan, I was watching an interview you did with the Almos last night, and they were talking about how they came up with a plan because they stay on the road a lot. So they have to figure out how they're gonna make it from town to town with gas money and food and everything else. So yeah, it is good to come up with a plan to figure it out,
Yeah, you can't just go do whatever. You have to, yeah, like, going to these concerts are cool, but I can't go free. Like, I wish I could. I wish I knew bands like that, but I do not. I put time and money and an income somewhere else to kind of fund my business, and it's sad, but eventually it'll pay off. Like, especially if I start building merch, and like, that's how bands make their money. Merch. That's how photographers, they make their money off photos and stuff that they, do. Like, I'm a jack of all trades. I make candles, I make oils, I make t-shirts, stickers. If you want interviews, we can talk about what the fuck ever. Just make sure, like, you're also doing the same thing so we can have, like, relatable conversations. Like, I don't relate with people who who aren't similar to me. Like, I think that's what makes it hard for me to like maybe listen to country. You know, I hate country so much, and I hate the jacked up trucks. I just hate it. But apparently, I like fucking metal that talks about jacked up trucks, like big ass truck. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of them, but that shit's funny. Uh,
Okay. Where can we get a hold of you? Facebook, Instagram?
everywhere. You get me everywhere. You can get me on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. I prefer YouTube. I'm trying to build up my YouTube a little bit. I put a lot of time and effort into it, so please check out my YouTube. But I am on everything at this point. If you can't catch me, then that's on you, not on me. It actually might be on me, but please check out my stuff. Taysgreenlife, and every Thursday, because I go Thursday. We didn't even talk about your radio show. Where you don't even promote either. Come on.
Yeah, your show's on Thursdays, midnight, 6 a.m., noon, 6 p.m.
Yep. Normally, I make those playlists in a 30-minute span, so good luck. But yeah, no. I put time and effort into it. I promise I do. It's just like, I'm not very good with technology, which is funny because my business is a technology business. I'm like people are like, oh, use OBS, Discord, and I'm like, what? Every time I'm on there, I'm like, that's not how you click on that. But yeah, no, I still use YouTube like I did when I was a 13-year-old. So check it out. It's probably sloppy and messy. Sorry. But I really try hard and, try to relate well with these bands. I love fucking metal. Check out my shit. Like, yeah, check out our shit. You have not talked much at all.
Because I'm finding out about you. That's why. um, you got anything else you want to talk about, or do you want me to just end it with my last question here, my last phrase? Yeah, that's fine. And if you want to get into something else, you want to promote anything else.
I'm not really promoting much right now. I am looking into starting going to shows and putting my stuff in there and getting, a little promotion going. It's in the works, but we'll see. I'm doing covers too. Even though that's I had a friend give me a really nice mic. So the mic is really the mic is beautiful, and the sounds this mic makes is beautiful too. I've never really sung in a mic, so that's been something I've been doing. But I did get sick recently, so I, been taking it easy and not scream. Well, I'm not really screaming. I'm singing. I do not scream. I am not powerful like these women. But I can watch these women and be like, I'll do back like soft stuff. Singing is really good. But yeah, these are just I'm just trying to see where life takes me at this point. Who I want to talk to. Like, if I get invited to festivals and tours and stuff, that's fucking dope. I'm not actively looking for stuff like that. I'm taking my time and understanding things take, patience. Gotta be patient. Just gotta build up time and effort. And my social media is starting to build up a little bit. So that's fucking cool. Thank you for everyone who follows me. Because the likes, the shares, all that shit help. And people don't realize it at all. So, like, people who watch the shit better fucking like, share, follow, subscribe. And if they don't, they suck. Straight up. And also follow the bands we talk to. Like, check out our radio show, guys. What the fuck? That's where we need to be.
Okay. That's all the questions I have. Thanks for coming on the show today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Make sure you guys follow Taysgreenlife. You will hear me giggle and yell at men and terrorize people. So let's go. But see where, life takes me and the adventures I go on. And if you follow me on, Instagram, you can see me more active on Instagram, especially with my concert photos, videos, everything I do. Like I don't have any shows coming up soon, but if there's a show in my area that you might know, send that shit to me. But yeah, please subscribe to both of us. Yeah, that's it.
Woke up in a stranger's bed and realized you're hanging by the thinnest thread.